It's good microphone day. All right. Handheld job. All right. For about a minute and a half. Ain't because of the shoes. That's enough of that. I think we can do without a little of that. Not playing ball yet. Not yet. Not playing ball yet. Hey! Maybe they're cheering because they're not playing ball. All right. Hey, everybody, come on in, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. I'm Randy Tibbins. You know who you are. We're here because this is the first video podcast by fans, for fans of your Los Angeles Dodgers. And we've got a little bit of things to talk about here. First of all, the sad news is Clark Hamill was playing the baseball blues there because we were singing the blues the last couple of days here. The Dodgers lost two. I know. They lost two against the A's. Come on, the A's? We lost to the A's. Is that right? Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
They're just awful. The other night, they lost again 5-2. Jimmy Rollins' two-run home run and Kike Hernandez double were the only hits on the day, and the Dodgers managed only 4 base runners overall as they exit Oakland with 2 straight defeats and head on to Houston to take on the AL West leading Astros.
Oh, my gosh.
That's terrible. Dodgers continue interleague play tomorrow night, Friday night, with a 3-game series in Houston, sending Brett Anderson to the mound. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But the good news is the Dodgers are 8-6 in interleague play. I hope that means something. I hope that means we'll win. And but it was a crazy couple of... Oh, what's that? I think we have some late-breaking news. There's late-breaking news right here on Let's Talk Dodgers. The Dodgers yesterday announced the acquisition of infielder Chase Utley and cash considerations from the Philadelphia Phillies in exchange for minor league infielder outfielder Darnell Sweeney and minor league pitcher John Ritchie. The 6-time All-Star Utley and 4-time NL Silver Slugger winner has a career batting average of .282 with 233 home runs, 916 RBIs in 13 Major League seasons with the Philadelphia Phillies from 2003 to 2015. What does that mean for this team? Does that mean Kendrick's not coming back at all? Well, it'd be nice to have the double play combination back intact from Philadelphia with Rollins and Utley. We'll see what happens. I don't know how that's going to play out. In the injury report today, Dodger outfielder Yasiel Puig's availability could come to a game-time decision. He left Tuesday night's game against the A's with a slight hamstring strain, missed Wednesday's game, and will rest on... Well, he rested the off day yesterday, or actually today. Dodgers manager Don Mattingly said Puig might be used as a designated hitter with the Astros series. Well, we'll see how that goes. What else is going on in the moves being made here? Well, the other day, Matt Latos was bumped over to the bullpen. You've probably heard about that one already. Also, with an MRI examination Wednesday morning, said to reveal only a minor strain of Yasiel Puig's right hamstring, Mattingly was optimistic that the former All-Star right fielder would be able to avoid the DL. He said that Puig's strain was described to him by trainer Stan Conti as very mild, and that's good news, as we said. Sounds like they might use him as a DH just to see how he does, but they don't want him on the DL because that could really hurt the team a lot. Let's talk a little bit more. Well, first let's do some fun stuff. We got some shout-outs. One major league shout-out. I guess we've done this enough times already, but we've got to do one more time. One shout-out, and let's give some love back up to the Bay Area Dodger member Mike Clark. Yeah. This guy did nothing short of inviting the world to his big barbecue bash at the O.Co Stadium for the past few days while the A's were entertaining the Dodgers. Didn't help Mike, but anyway, there were plenty of pics on their Facebook page on the Bay Area Dodgers site. Go check them out. Nice job representing Mike and the guys. Loved all the pictures. Sorry we lost, but hey, you guys know how to represent. And thanks to you and the Bay Area Dodgers. Great job. And don't forget to check out the Bay Area Dodgers on Facebook. They have a really wild crew, and they're always welcoming anybody in that wants to talk Dodger baseball. And, of course, they hate the Giants like we do, so they're our brethren up there. And they represented very nice. You see that sea of blue on TV, if anybody was watching the games? My God, the second game of that series, half the stadium was, or more, I think more than half the stadium was in blue. Good job, Mike, and all the guys from the Bay Area Dodgers. All right, stats of the day. We got a couple of them for you. Not to make it all baseball blues after losing 2. Dodgers are now 19-13 in day games, including Wednesday's game. Now, that's not terrible, not great, but we could do better. Jock Peterson hit his 23rd home run on Sunday. We heard about that in our last show. Tied him with Frank Howard in 1960 for second most home runs by a Los Angeles Dodger rookie. He's tied for 4th among rookies in franchise history, trailing Mike Piazza, who hit 35 in 1993. Del Bisonet hit 25 in 1928, and Johnny Frederick hit 24 in 1929. I think young Jock is going to move up on that list in the next couple of days. Mark my words. He's got to have more than 23 for the year. He's going to hit a lot more than that. All right, and our final stat of the day has to do with our newest acquisition. In the 2009 World Series versus the Yankees, Chase Utley hit 5 home runs to tie Hall of Famer Reggie Jackson for the Major League record home runs in a World Series. 5! Makes you think, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. If we get into that World Series, Chase Utley's going to be a big guy. All right, this date in Dodger history, August 20th. Let's go way back to 1945. The Dodger shortstop Tommy Brown, nobody ever heard of that guy today. Tommy Brown becomes the youngest player at 17 years, 8 months, and 14 days in Major League history to hit a home run. The round tripper by Buckshot, that's what they called him, who started his career as a 16-year-old high school student. He will be the only run Brooklyn scores off the Pirates that day in an 11-1 rout of the home team at Ebbets Field. However, Tommy Brown, the youngest ever in baseball history to hit a home run. He was a little over 18. Wow. Cool stuff. All right, let's get you out to the ballpark because we got a weekend series in Houston. This will make our last show of the week. We'll come back on Monday, I guess. Let's get you out to the ballpark for tomorrow night, Friday. By the way, no baseball? Tell all your friends to watch Let's Talk Dodgers. We tweet at Let's Talk Dodgers and at Randy Trumpet. We also are online on our Facebook page, Let's Talk Dodgers. You can catch us on YouTube. Let's Talk Dodgers 13 is our page there. And tell all your friends to watch Let's Talk Dodgers. Particular day on an off day, no baseball, so Let's Talk Dodgers. Friday's game, August 21st at Houston. Pacific time start is 5:10. We should have had a game watching party for that. Well, I'm going to have my own game watching party. I'll tell you about it where and when if you want to see me making a personal appearance somewhere in the city. I don't know if the game will be on at this place, but we'll tell you about it in a minute. 5-10er game is going to be left-hander Brett Anderson, 7-7 with a 3.48 ERA. He's going up against Mike Fears of Houston. Saturday, August 22nd at Houston. It's a 4:10 start local time here. Right-hander Zach Greinke, he's 13-2. Can I get an amen for 13-2? Wait a minute. And a 1.58 ERA. Yeah, woo! Unbelievable. He's going up against one of their aces, Scott Kazmir. And then on Sunday at Houston, 11:10 in the morning, our time, Clayton Kershaw takes the hill. He's 10-6 with a 2.34, and to be determined who Houston is going to send to us. Now, for Friday, if anybody's in the vicinity, at the end of Washington Boulevard, closest to the beach, about a block in from the beach, there's a really cool place called the Baja Cantina. The Baja Cantina has great chips, all you can eat. They have all kinds of great Mexican food, margaritas like crazy. Drinks are great, food's great, probably some great happy hour deals going on. It's a 5:10 start. I'm going to be there, so if you're there, I'm going to be sporting, not this one, I'm going to be sporting a Dodger tie that day, I believe. I'm going to try and get one of my Dodger ties on. And that'll be a blast, so look for the dude with it. Actually, you know what? I'm going tieless. I may just wear a Dodger pin or something else. But look for me. You know what I look like. I'm right here. Hello. But anyway, come up to me and tell me you're a Dodger fan. And got my Dodger, it's not an app, but it's just a screensaver there on my phone. But anyway, come on by the Baja Cantina on Washington Boulevard in Venice, and we'll maybe try and get to watch the Dodger game. I hope they have it there. If not, we'll just wrap. We'll talk some Dodgers. Let's talk Dodgers. Let's see what else is going on. Bill Russell is still signing on the 27th. That's next week at Lancaster Jethawks at the Hangar, 6:30 game out there in Lancaster. I may or may not be there. We'll have to check with Mark B. Mark, you going to that one? Let's check it out. Russell's going to be signing throughout the game and ready for fan pictures and autographs the whole game, so that's kind of cool. Still waiting for signing dates on J.P. Hoonstra and his new book, The 50 Greatest Games in Dodger History. Hey, J.P., write to us if you're out there. Let me know when you're going to be signing that book. I want a copy. And I might even review it here on Let's Talk Dodgers. And also, Carlos Frias, remember him? He's kind of on the deal with a stiff back, I guess. August 29th, he's going to be signing at 10 a.m. at the Frank & Sons Collectibles Show out in the City of Industry. That should be cool. Anybody that writes to us in the next couple of days before our next show on Monday gets a free shout-out, like we did today with Mike Clark and the Bay Area Dodgers. You guys know how to represent. That's cool. And if you got some pictures, send them by. Let's see how you represent. and let me know what who your favorite Dodger is and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's going to do it. That's all we have for today because there was no game, obviously, and we're getting ready for that Houston series. I hope they're doing awfully well in Houston, so I hope we can get our game on and get Chase Utley into the lineup and do something. I hope that doesn't mean Howie Kendrick's out for the year, but if it does, we got a pretty good replacement right there. Let me know your take on that deal. Anyway, this is Randy. Come on back, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers on Monday. Go Blue! Beat the Astros! Beat those Houston guys! And remember,
the greatest baseball organization on this earth is the Dodgers. Don't you ever forget it.
That's right. Bye, everybody. See you Monday.